Greetings from Rocky Mountain Gardens. I'm Mary and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be joining two of my friends. We have the Blondie next door and her name is Jelena. And then we also have Domestic Diva 76 who is Sonja. Now Sonja and Jelena are hosting this springtime Trash to Treasure and I thought I would join them. Now let me show you what I'm going to be working on today. I got these two items at a thrift store that is called the Ark here in Colorado. And each of them, they were the same price. They were $5.99. And they were a pretty good deal. I was happy to snap them up. But the first item is this bird cage. I like it because of its unusual shape and it has, I don't know if this is a decal, something on the top that I'm going to be painting over. I'm going to totally remake it. This has some florals inside, but I'm going to be changing that also, and the color, of course. So stick with me to see how this turns out and what I do to it. Now, the second item that I was able to grab, and I was really thrilled because these stools can be pricey, really pricey actually. And this one again was $5.99 at my thrift store. You can see it's a dark, very dark brown color. And I'm going to be painting it and using it outdoors this year as a plant stand. So come on along with me while I transform that as well. And we can really take these old things, and by the way, I did pick these two items up about a month ago, maybe longer. They've been sitting in my garage waiting for me to do something with them, so that's what we'll be doing today. And I'll be so excited to use actually both of them outdoors during this summer. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do here is open up this cage and take out these florals and things that were inside of it. And we're going to remove all of this. I think I'm going to get a bag to put that in. So I just have an old grocery bag. I'm going to pop that in there. I don't want to keep it because I don't know where this Spanish moss has been. So next I have this old rag that I've gotten damp, and I'm gonna just wipe out the base here, get all the dustiness out. I've already cleaned off the outside of the cage. As I mentioned earlier, there's sort of a decal on the top here, and I want to paint this over. I'm going to be doing a treatment where I am painting this cage blue, and then I'm going to spray paint white on top of it, and then distress it somewhat. So I do have my spray paint ready to go, and I also have this acrylic paint. It is baby blue color, and I'm simply tonight going to paint this top part and get this covered over because I'm afraid it's going to show through the spray paint. So as a precaution, I'm going to go ahead and paint it with the acrylic paint. And so it's just going to be a real quick thing here tonight. And then tomorrow, when the sun comes out, I will go ahead and do the spray painting and show you that. First, I am painting this decal with the light blue acrylic paint that you see here. And my next step will be spray painting the entire cage with a close color sort of the same blue. And spray paint really works so much better in getting into those nooks and crannies on the bird cage and covering the bars of the cage quite well. So that's a great tool to use, spray paint. Then I did my coat of white spray paint on top, and now I'm distressing it with sandpaper to try to bring through some of the blue paint that is underneath the white. After I did my sanding, I wanted to give you a close-up of the distressing I did. You can see some of the blue is coming through on this project on the cage, which is what I wanted to have happen, especially up here on the top. I really like that blue shade of color coming through. Isn't that nice? Just a little bit different, not your typical bright white bird cage. Next, I am painting the underside of my stool first. And if you've seen any of my other painting videos, I always do the underside first. I just feel like it's easier and you don't get as much paint all over your hands and your arms and your clothes. Now, I wanted to be sure to tell you that I use this satin clear polyacrylic paint on both my stool and my bird cage to give it some extra protection, especially for the outdoors. Here is what my stool looks like after the first coat of paint. And as you can see, it is going to need another coat of both the white on the legs of the stool and the gray that I'm doing on the top portion there. Before I go on, I wanted to share with you this little painter's tip in case you've never heard of this. When I have to do 2 coats or more, instead of washing out my brushes each time, I put them in a baggie and I keep them in the refrigerator. And then for each coat, I take it out, just continue using it. And then when I'm completely done, I go ahead and put these in the sink and wash them up. But it really saves time and some of the hassle of doing multiple coats. Here you can see me distressing the legs of my stool and also wiping all the sand dust off with a damp cloth. And then here is a view of my finished stool with the light gray top, the white legs, and as you can see, I did do some distressing on it, and I think it looks really great. It's gonna be really fun out in my garden. I'm very excited for this project. What a fun thing to do and very inexpensive. Friends, I just wanted to say a quick goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed seeing the transformation of this bird cage from what it was. And you can see I did a little floral arrangement inside. I'll see what I'm going to do with it this summer out on my porch, but I thought I'd give you an idea of what it looks like. And I hope you enjoyed the way my stool turned out. It's going to be a great plant stand for me this year. So you can see, as with all trash to treasures, that it's very easy with paint to make things look fantastic. And I hope, you can get into this as well and really learn that it's not hard and really create some very cool things for your home or your garden. So I just wanted to remind you there's going to be a playlist that I'll put down in my description box where you can see some other spring trash to treasures and, enjoy watching them and maybe getting some ideas for later when we can leave our homes again. So you all take care now. I really hope everyone is doing well, and I thank you so much for stopping by. Take care, like I said, and I will see you again very soon. Actually, this Saturday with my Easter and Spring home tour. I hope you can join me. So long now.